defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. For this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it again with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff to Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Henry. And he will force his way in.
They've allowed them to disrupt the play.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Arthur Mallett. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Now it's Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This 2nd and 4. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now 2nd and 3. And now Jackson will look to throw it. A short throw caught by Andrews. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens just continue to roll. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone. You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
And now here is another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Strong run we just saw. They're able to corral him quickly defensively. 88. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zach Bond able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 35 yards. And the Ravens continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. They're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Did before.
Jackson now. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Jackson from the shotgun. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. Now he's loose again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 63 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. 2nd and 13. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they will finally get him, but that's enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this
line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose.